According to data.worldbank.org, at least 60% of the entire world population is living under $2 a day. Now, to put that in perspective, you can't even buy a full meal at McDonald's for $2. That is consisting of a burger, fries, and a drink. So if someone can't even purchase a meal, then how are they supposed to afford other expenses? Well, and more importantly, how are they going to get permanently out of poverty? Well, that's where Keens can help. My name is Julian, and I've been a product manager here for 3 years. And I've seen Keens grow and expand through its philanthropic goals. For the past year, I've also been volunteering with Kiva, a nonprofit organization that Keens helps fund. Kiva is a nonprofit organization with a mission to connect people through lending to alleviate poverty. Leveraging the internet and a worldwide network of microfinance institutions, Kiva lets individuals lend as little as $25 to help create opportunity around the world. My idea is that with funding from the board of directors, Kiva can help create opportunity around the world and reduce the amount of poverty. Today, I will be outlining 3 ways that Kiva, through funding from Keens, can help change the world by reducing the amount of poverty. 1, I'll be talking about what is Keens and what are their philanthropic goals. 2, I'll be talking about Keens funding to Kiva and Kiva's philanthropic goals and how they help the world. 3rd, I'll be talking about how a donation from Keens aligns with our philanthropic goals. Let's first establish what is Keens. Keens is primarily a shoe store that also sells clothing and bags. Keens was founded in 2003 on the idea that Keens as an organization needs to strive to create new possibilities in everything we do, and everything they do. By pushing themselves to discover and implement original ideas in their products and challenging themselves to consider each choice they can make a world a better place. These ideals that Keens holds relates to its philanthropic goals. Keens' philanthropic goals are to continue to partnering up with nonprofit organizations around the world that are working towards building stronger communities and a healthier planet. According to Keens' website, Keens does this through the granting of $100,000 to 25 nonprofit organizations. In order to receive a grant, a company must create a product that aligns with Keens' philanthropic goals. And they must complete this product by September of 2014. Now, Kiva has already received a grant once from Keens. This grant was over $250,000. And Kiva is continuing to create projects that expand on its philanthropic goals. Yet, what are these goals? Kiva's philanthropic goals envision a world where all people, even in the most remote areas of the globe, hold the power to create opportunity for themselves and others. Kiva believes in providing safe, affordable access to capital to those in need and others. Kiva believes that this will help people in rural countries to help themselves and their families, which further allows them to express their entrepreneurship ideas. These also align with Keens' goals and will hopefully help reduce the 80% of the entire population that lives under $10 a day, according to data.worldbank.org. The process for helping people achieve a better life is easy. There are 4 steps that a user can make through Kiva to help people. 1, they can make a loan to a borrower. And according to an article in Forbes, a Kiva borrower is someone who can't receive a typical business loan, which is exactly why Kiva is very important. 2nd, a user gets updates of the life of their loan through through Kiva via email. Third, Kiva allows the borrower to repay the loan, and the money goes back into the user's account. The user can then use this money to fund another loan. And you don't have to worry about the risk because there's a 99% repayment rate. There are countless stories of people reaching out through Kiva to help. For example, according to an article this year in Fortune magazine, a biology teacher in Oregon submits a funding proposal of $703 to buy 20 chest waders for high schoolers who operate a salmon hatchery on the Coquille River. These loans not only help alleviate poverty and problems, but they also help Kiva grow. There are currently over 1 million Kiva lenders, and their loans is close to $500 million. Kiva is able to do this because they have 227 field partners and 450 volunteers across the world. They are also a part of 73 different countries. Now, if you may, look at your packets. On both pages, it shows the 53 main countries that Kiva is currently a part of. Now, if you look closely, most of them are third world countries, which is exactly why Kiva needs to continue funding them, because most of these countries don't have the funding to help their people. These microfinances can also lead to political development, according to Third World Quarterly. Thus, there are a lot of benefits that people receive from Kiva loans. That's why I'm asking for a generous donation of $250 from each member on the board. This donation can be made on Kiva's website, and this generous donation will help further alleviate poverty and give people the opportunity to earn more than $2 a day and hopefully even more than $10 a day. So that in the future, we can decrease the rate of 60% of people who live under $2 a day, and the rate of 80% of people who live under $10 a day. So I ask for your support so that Kiva can continue to grow and help the world. So I leave you with this. Follow the King's mission. Help Kiva create, play, and care. Empower your world. Thank you very much. I'm now open for questions.
So you're requesting $250 from each of us individually?
Yes. Which, since there's 5 of you, would be $1,250.
As opposed to like the previous $250,000 grant?
That's going to expire, or that was already made. So yes, this $1,250 would be added on to that.
Are we making another donation of $250,000 in addition to what you're asking?
No, just another donation of $1,250. Yeah. Total.
Are you asking for a donation to the Kiva Foundation, or are you asking us to lend on the Kiva?
Well, the donation to the Kiva Foundation is also sort of a lending process. It's a donation considering that you don't really get your money back, but you're able to get your money back via Kiva so you can found other loans.
Oh, okay, so we put this money into the Kiva Foundation, and that money gets lent to individuals, and then when they pay that back, you can choose another person to lend it to?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I understand.
We would choose another person to lend it to, or
Yeah.
Kiva would choose another person to lend it to?
You'll be able to choose another person to lend it to.
Oh, okay.
We as individuals, or you would manage that?
You as individuals. I don't know. I'll be able to manage that, but I'll be using your guys' donation to do it.
So if we decide to give you the money, we don't have to be involved after that you would take lead of?
No, but you can if you want. You can always check up on updates via Kiva.
So if it works that way, then is your ultimate goal not 1,200, but do you have some higher goal in mind after
Yeah,
Like after the different layers occur?
Yeah, our main goal is to basically decrease the amount of poverty, and it's currently at a very high rate at 60% who live under $2 a day. So with a $1,250 loan, it doesn't hurt your wallets more, but it does help our company more because we'll be able to reuse that money to help more people.
So when it's paid back, so in theory, it could help, and like it could help an infinite amount of people because it would just be kept, like it would keep being lent out.
Yes.
As soon as it's paid.
Yes, exactly.
What does Kiva's overhead look like as far as the money they spend on hiring people to actually maintain the organization?
We actually don't spend that much money. I don't know the exact number, but most of the people who work for us are actually volunteers. So I don't know the exact money of how much money they cost for hiring people.
And this list that you gave us was, what was this again? It was
The 53 main countries that Kiva participates with.
Okay.
And so this is showing date paid, date dispersed, date funded?
Mm-hmm.
Was the 250 just a random number, or is there reason behind that specific amount?
Kiva, they accept loans of 250, 100,000 or more, and so that loan gives them more credibility on Kiva's website. And Keen's, I think that was just a very special loan. They usually don't give out loans of that size, but Kiva and Keen's have been partners for a little while now, so that's the reason why Kiva was able to receive such a large loan.
You said in the beginning you've been volunteering for Kiva in what capacity?
In what capacity? Well, I actually funded Kiva, or sent out a loan of $25 to Kiva, so that is part of a volunteering effort, and I see it as a volunteering effort because you help them out by sending money and you don't get money back.
You said that 99% of these loans are paid back. What happens when someone doesn't pay back their loan?
Usually Kiva refunds you.
Refunds you.
You refunds your account, so you end up you end up not losing money on your account,
Oh.
and it's very rare.
Okay.
Right, is that all the questions?
Why are you not asking us as an organization?
To fund?
Mm-hmm.
Because Keen's already funded us quite a bit of money, so I think to continue our partnership that I shouldn't be asking for quite a substantial loan, and we don't need that much money at this time to decrease it from 60%, but if we need more things in the future, I'll ask for more money.
Okay.
Is that all the questions?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.